What is up, Saturn System? I hope you beautiful people are enjoying another wonderful day in paradise. My name is Saturn Cycle, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Last time, we barely survived the Twin Princes. Barely. Serious. Let's pour one out for our homie. She laid her life down, because, she wasn't doing anything else. And we beat him. First go. I had no faith, but we got it done. So now what we've got to do is, let me find the place. We're going to go to Dancer of the Boreal Valley, because we're going to start taking on the extra bosses now. That's all we have left to do before the end of the game. We could legitimately go do the end of the game right now and bring the series to an end if we wanted. But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun of knowing that we let people survive? We might not survive, but we can't let them survive either, you know? Because at least when I don't survive, I'm reborn. I'm like a phoenix. I'm reborn. Unlike the Fox X-Men movies and their Phoenix renditions. Which I'm still holding out hope that it's... Actually, I'm not holding out hope. I don't think Dark Phoenix is going to be good. And I think what pisses me off most about that is the fact that... Let me actually not forget to put this on our hotbar. What pisses me off most about Dark Phoenix and the Fox X-Men movies in general is the fact that because the Dark Phoenix stories they were trying to tell were so terrible, and I'm assuming this new Dark Phoenix is going to be terrible as well. And because of that, we're never going to get a proper Dark Phoenix story in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that makes me really sad, because the Dark Phoenix saga is one of the best X-Men stories, one of the best OG X-Men stories out there. Because House of M is also pretty good. Oh, he came down here. He came down here. He came down here. I wasn't expecting that. That doesn't happen often. He also ruined what I was trying to do. What a monster. I was trying to do this. Because this will grant us one of these. That's what I was looking for. Didn't know. I forgot it was here, because I honestly never come here anymore. This is probably a Titanite chunk. Yes. See, I'm remembering. Slowly but surely, I'm remembering. So I never fight those guys. Those guys are, they make my butt clench. So what we want to do is haul booty. We're going to get poisoned, or is this toxic? Either way, it's not good. Because there's a shortcut over here we can get at. Yeah, suck on that, boy. So we're going back this way. This just opens up a shortcut so that if we die, we have an easier time getting back to Osiris. And that's always a positive thing, because Osiris is one of those very unpredictable bosses in the sense that you can either murder him, or he's going to give you the hardest time for no real reason. Like, he's not a terribly difficult boss by any means. He's just very inconsistent as far as his performance. I sound like a boss giving an employee assessment. He's just very inconsistent with his work ethic. You know, I don't know if Brad's going to last here much longer. So see, now we're back here, right in front of the bonfire. The power of shortcuts in Dark Souls it's a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. Not going to bother with these guys, because we don't really need to. Oh, he shanked me. But I'm going to walk that off. Walk it off, boy. What was that one rapper's name that had the song Walk It Out? Get out of here. Where's the jump we have? Is it here? Right here? It was right here. Cool. So you hop up here so that you can take a bit of a shortcut to the backside of the Consume King's Garden, which puts you up here. You can kill him because he buffs these annoying boys. There is an NPC we can summon. And as you know, tradition demands we do so, because meat shield. Wait, he's not here. Wait, I think he has to survive the, I'm pretty sure it was, who was it? I can never remember the enemy's name. Not the enemy, the NPC's name. The dude that died during Demon King's battle, I believe he has to survive that to help you here. Also, that was another extra boss that we took out early. The Demon King. So this is Osiris. Gross. Excuse me, we don't use the word slave in this day and age. We use the term indentured servant. It's more politically correct, you know? Ocelot. He's been playing Metal Gear Solid. Excuse me, you don't have eyes. How can you see me? His design is weird. Let's not dance around that one. His design is kind of janky. Could have done better. 3 out of 5. So we're gonna buff. I wish we had lightning pine resin. Or golden pine resin, whatever. So like most bosses, his phase 1's not really a problem. It's his phase 2 that's kind of a bag of dicks. So let's get off this heal, because he's going to turn into a feral boy. This is where the fight gets really annoying. Okay, so all we need to do is play our cards right. We just need to be careful, because he does have a crazy annoying charge attack, and he can kind of pin you in corners. That's the crazy annoying charge attack. And then he likes to follow it up with that. He likes to WOMBO combo. And I believe this can curse you, so we're trying to stay out of that. Basically, the name of the game is patience. You gotta pick your spots, and you gotta be careful. You gotta be really crazy about your timing. Pop off another one of these bad boys. Yeah, we don't want to get caught in that. Come on. Oh, get out of here. He moves so much. That's what makes this fight annoying. He does not sit still. And because you're trying to pick your spots, you don't want to just sprint all over the place because you'll have no stamina to dodge when you really need to. Come on. That's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good ugly dragon? You're a good ugly dragon. Okay. So. Oh! You were not invited to this party. What are you doing? I was going to the wrong door, and he tried to capitalize on that. That would have been embarrassing if I had next to no health, and I thought I was going the right way, and as soon as the fog cleared, got my head cleaved in half. Oh boy, howdy, what I would have been embarrassed. Okay, so here will lead us to the untended graves, which kind of blew my mind the first time I played, because I was like, wait, what? How did we end up here? But, I don't know if you know this about Dark Souls, but time is not linear in the Dark Souls universe. It's cyclical. So this is one of the kinds of enemies we will be facing in Archdragon Peak. They have decent poise. Not that our weapons break poise easily, but... And this was the gesture we needed in order to get to Archdragon Peak. So we're in a good way now. We just have one boss to do before... Not that we need Titanite Scales. We have one boss to do before we go to Archdragon Peak. And that is Gundyr, who you might remember from the beginning. He was the tutorial boss, and you're like, wait, but who was Phone if Gundyr? And it's like, yeah, that's what I mean by this portion of the game blew my mind the first time I got here, because it doesn't make sense on a linear level as far as time goes. But like I said, in the world of Dark Souls, time is cyclical. Things happen over and over and over, and it's weird. Just go check out Vati Vidya. It's Vaatividya, I believe. But he explains the lore behind basically every Dark Souls area and every Dark Souls boss, and it's just so cool. All of it's so cool. So you may have noticed I started putting more points in Vigor because I like being a thick boy. I like being a thick boy. Thick with 2 C's. We're going to push our Vigor to 35, and then we're going to start dumping the rest of our points into Dexterity, because we are going to need it. So we're going to go back to the Untended Graves, and then we are going to run through here like we run through everywhere else, and we're going to fight... Wait. I might have to go back to Firelink, because there's a way to have a meat shield with us that I completely forgot about. Sorry for the double load screen, but Champion Gundyr is kind of a nightmare. He's much more aggressive than his tutorial version, for sure. The only upside to his second fight is that he doesn't turn into that weird mulch monster again during his second phase. He just gets even more aggressive. So there are enemies in this game who are typically more aggressive than others, and you can tell who they are because they're delineated by having glowing red eyes that most other enemies don't have. And during his second phase, his eyes start glowing red. He gets faster, he gets more aggressive. He has like a trigger too, where if you heal while you're near him, he will stop what he's doing and aggro to you. He will take that opportunity to try to attack you. It's incredible programming, because it leaves you with next to no downtime. So what we want to do is kill this guy. This is the Sword Master, because if you kill him, typically if you kill him early in the game, that was so much easier than it would have been earlier in the game. But if you kill him early in the game, he helps you fight the first boss, Vort of the Boreal Valley. And we don't need those to be lit on fire anymore. And he also will help you against Champion Gundyr. But he has to be dead. You have to kill him first. A little mean, but whatever. But when he's dead, he helps you. I don't know if he has to survive the Vort fight in order to help you with Champion Gundyr. I don't see why he would need to... I don't see why he would die during Vort unless, you know, you're just terrible at what you do. Because Vort's a very easy fight. So let's upgrade our Estus Flask to its final form. So now we have 15. Now all we're missing are the 2 Bone Dust to put it at plus 10. And then we will have our Ultima Mega High Octane Sunny Delight Bar bottle. So we're only 15 minutes in, which it means we have more than enough time to throw ourselves at Gundyr. Don't know how well we're going to do killing him, because we're not using a shield, and our dodging is typically terrible during like the first episode of the week, because I record all these episodes at the same time. So like I have the whole week done. So I only play this game once a week. Those guys are annoying, and they can do bleed damage. So the first episode that I record for Monday, my dodging is usually absolutely abysmal, as you saw during the last 2 boss fights. So she's going to show up here. Oh god, he followed us. It's time to go. I was not expecting him to still be following us. So we're going to try to clear this area. Well, I say try, but it's not like these guys are gonna wreck our faces or anything. Ow! You can't do that! So, I don't know if that NPC followed us or not. I guess we'll know when we summon Swordmaster. Because if the NPC is anywhere close to us, he will run off to fight her. And that's a little annoying, because we need him down here. So if he runs off to fight her, we'll have to go fight her too to just get back on pace. Sweet. So just like normal, he won't be able to come in until the fight starts. So here we go. Ooh. So what I want to do, I want to wait till he aggroes to Swordmaster. Ugh. And then I'm going to buff our weapon. Okay, so he's going to aggro to Swordmaster. Come on, come on. I might be a little quiet during this fight, because this fight is honestly one of my weakest, just like Twin Princess. Turn around. That attack is a nightmare to deal with. He WOMBO comboed Swordmaster. Stop it. See, there go the red eyes. There go the red eyes, boys. Ooh. Oh, I can never time that. The delay on that annoys. Come on, I'm getting WOMBO comboed. Swordmaster, please. See, he saw me healing, so he was like, ah, nah, none of that, son. Swordmaster's gone. Okay, it's just us now, boys. Okay, we just gotta play smart, like always. Ooh. Oh, whatever. Come on. That freaking Street Fighter shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God! Oh, I hate that charge attack. I never know how to freaking dodge on time with that. If he hadn't got us with that Street Fighter nonsense, we'd have been okay. We had him so close. I miffed that one. That was entirely me. Something about that fight I hate it. I hate it so much. If Swordmaster had lived just a little bit longer, we'd have been aces. That's the downside to having a meat shield. Sometimes they just don't survive. Like Cirrus. But at least Cirrus opened the door for us to win. I guess he opened the door for us to win too. I just goofed. So I'm not going to wait for her to spawn. I'm just going to do what I did last time. And clear the area. Ugh. That was a little disappointing. I was low-key hoping for a first go. Come on. Okay. Let's summon our boy. We will use a resin as soon as he shows up so that we can, as long as he doesn't run off. He's gonna run off. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Come on. Thank you. Where are you going? Oh my. You see what I mean? What do you... Who are you so focused on? He's... You are killing time, bud. We could have already been fighting Gundyr, buddy. Come on. Let's go. It's a body. He's dead. Such an aggressive NPC for no reason. Okay, I need you to have that same energy for this. Come on, bud. See, now we don't have a chance to get some hits off on him. The fight starts. I thought it was too early. It was much too early. Jeez. He really likes that WOMBO combo. Ooh, you thought you had me there. I don't know how I dodged that, but I'm glad I did. Oh, jeez. What is Swordmaster doing? He's legit just standing there. Let's see if we can bait him over here. Swordmaster is broken, I think? Okay, there we go. I don't know what was happening there, but I didn't like it. The WOMBO combos! Come on, we can do this. I don't appreciate you kicking me in the face like that. I really don't. What did I just say, Gundyr? Oh god. Oof. I need to find this. Oh. We got lucky with that heal. We got incredibly lucky with that heal. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. It seems like we just can never... We just don't have... I don't know what he was doing just now. Wow! Gundyr. Oh my god, we got so lucky there. He got really aggressive at the end. Oh god. That one actually had my heart going because I was like, I need to finish this fight. Oh jeez. Oh, we would have lost all those souls too. I guess we did, because I don't remember. Oh, okay, what the hell was I saying? We got incredibly lucky with those heals. Like, there's no getting around that. He was being incredibly aggressive. He was being even more aggressive than I usually see him. This fight always gets, like, my blood pumping, because it's one of the fights in the game where you just have to be on top of your game. I honestly think, for me, that fight's more challenging than the Nameless King. That's going to be a contentious statement for some people, because the Nameless King is the Nameless King, and I love him, but... Oh yeah, this area is full of Black Knights now. But, for me, fighting Champion Gundyr with as aggressive as he is, it just... Every single time. The Nameless King, there's kind of a formula to it, so once you know what you're doing, you're just kind of like, wham, bam, get out of my face, ma'am. So, the Cold Sword Fragment is basically an infinite Homeward Bone. You can use it as much as you want. So this lady, who's basically the same lady,
well, the lost lamb. Well, what?
We are going to buy the armor of Artorias. Because we're kind of basic like that. We're going to buy more of these.
Best not tap.
We didn't buy the helmet because we're going to keep being Onion Boy. Ooh, look how much cooler we look. Yeah, buddy. We're now Onion-torious. We won't be getting my favorite armor in the game until after we defeat the Nameless King, unfortunately. So I guess we'll be going into the Nameless King fight in my favorite armor. So if you want to get the third ending of the game, you come here, go through the secret wall, you get the Eyes of a Firekeeper, which is a weird statement in itself. And then you give them to the Firekeeper, which we won't be doing that. You give them to the Firekeeper. She kind of slowly starts to lose her mind, because Firekeepers aren't meant to have eyes to quote-unquote see the truth, which is why all the Firekeepers are blind. So you give her the eyes, and you basically tell her you want to let the world fall into darkness, and that becomes an option. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that to our Bay. What we are going to do is prepare for Archdragon Peak by leveling up one time. And we're going to use these two to do it. Does she sell any new armor now? She has like the Abyss Watcher stuff, Sirius's stuff, Dancer set, Smo, the Prince's stuff, Gundyr set.
Ashen one. Be sure.
Whatever. Thanks, lady. So we're pushing up on half an hour, so like I said, we're going to bring this episode to a close. Next episode will be us going through Archdragon Peak. I'm looking forward to it. That episode might... I don't think the episode will run long, because I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing, which is running through the game. But, Nameless King might take us a whole episode in himself. So, I guess we'll see how much is left of the game. If you've been enjoying Dark Souls 3 and you're looking forward to seeing how it plays out in the future, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Both help the channel immensely. If you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss out on notifications when content goes up. Also, if there's any games you guys would like to see me play in this long format in the future, go ahead and leave a comment below. I am taking suggestions now that Dark Souls is almost over. And as always, I've been Saturn, you guys have been awesome, and I will see you in the next episode of Dark Souls 3.